So it's Rants Friday, and we're back again with another board game, and this time we're checking out, once again, Disney Sorcerer's Arena. We've got the base game. We've had 3 expansions before, but now we're checking out a 4th one. This is the At the Ready expansion. It comes with Mulan, it comes with Robin Hood, everyone's favorite fox, and of course, you get Miss Potts, but also chips in there, so a little extra bonus 4th one in a way, kind of. But let's open this up and check to see what comes inside. So just like the prior ones, you're going to be getting new standees for the characters, new decks for the characters. Nice. And new abilities, specifically new like little placker cards. So, strong touch stealth. Nice. Again, a reminder, you're going to want to remove the plastic protection film from the bases and the standee figures. And then we have constant abilities. Got a new one here. Tale as old as time. Some characters have constant abilities. These abilities are on the bottom of the card. They kind of give you different effects in the game. So Mrs. Potts has Tale as old as time. Whenever you draw a card on your turn, you may reveal it if it is a Miss Potts card. If you do, move the active character 1 space. Nice. So you have Robin Hood right there with his health. He's got a health of 9 and the 6 for the crown. Same thing, 7 and 4 for Potts though. We have their player cards and player boards. Let's check out these standees. So again, there is a film on these. Oh, that looks really nice once you get that film off. There's Mulan. There's Robin of Lexley. There's Miss Potts. Now I'm sure their standees will be very clear. Okay, I think the cherry blossoms are going to be Mulan. Got a little target board for Robin. And then for Miss Potts, we have a little plate with a fork and spoon. Just want to make sure you can see all those real quick before we stand them in. Really cool on the design on those. Oh, Robin, you smarmy fox. So he's got his bullseye. And you can use the wraps to the bottom from the original game, so you can accentuate an icon, which one is your health, what you're at there. Boom. There are your standees. And again, character cards. We have skills. So Mulan has tactical advantage. Deal 2 damage to an adjacent rival if that rival is also adjacent to at least 2 of Mulan's non-token allies, and then 8 allies. One adjacent ally with 2 or fewer health recovers 2 health. That's powerful. Again, constant ability for Miss Potts is the Tails of Old Town, which she's talked about. Skills, though, set the table, draw a card, and then put a card from your hand on top or on the bottom of your deck. So that's nice. I love the artwork, though, also. And then skills for Robin Hood as Marksman. Discard attack card to give Robin Hood standard attack range 2 until the start of Robin Hood's ending phase. So it's like he's got a constant ranged attack. That's nice. And then whenever constant ability, Master of Disguise. Whenever you gain 1 crown, if Robin Hood does not have stealthy, Robin Hood gains 1 stealthy. Nice. And then, of course, we have our upgraded abilities. So Mulan has Honorable Warrior. Immediately after upgrading Mulan, Mulan gains 5 tough. Whenever an adjacent ally would be dealt damage, you may remove a status counter from Mulan. Tough, if you do, prevent 1 of that damage. Rob from the Rich for Robin. The first time Robin Hood deals damage to an adjacent rival each turn, if that rival's summoner has more crowns than you, they lose 1 crown and you gain a crown. And then Miss Potts is Gracious Hospitality. Immediately after upgrading Mrs. Potts, gain 1 crown for each character currently on a crown space. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I love the artwork for these. Let's look at these cards now. I'm sure we'll be more impressed even so with those. Okay, we got Mulan's deck. We got Robin's deck. We got Miss Potts. So Robin, you got Unbeatable Archer, range 3. Kind of a basically overly cartoony, even more so than Robin with a little arrow there. And you got Trick Shot, and you got this badass look of Robin with 3 arrows. Not bad. Skilled Swordsman, attempts sword fighting. Got 3 of those cards. So less rare. And then we got Full Quiver. Again, back to that very simplistic block artwork. Catch Them by Surprise, which got a little bag there. That's a really cool one. Move up to 3 spaces. Robin Hood may pass through rivals while moving. Choose up to 1 rival summoner who controls a rival passed through this way. If they have more crown than you, they lose 1 crown and you gain a crown. All about screwing with the rich. And then Outwit and Swift is great artwork. I love the action lines on that. Choose up to 1 adjacent rival. If the summoner has more money than you, more crown than you, they lose 1 crown, you gain 1 crown, and you move to 4 spaces. That's hilarious. So that's all about like kicking that back up and down, rebalancing the game in a way. Prepare to fight. We got a couple just basic swords with moving in there. Not even Mulan on the card. And then we got Soldier Strike. Deal 3 damage to an adjacent rival. Some good zoom in kind of lines there on that. Fiery Distraction. It's like a firework, just like in the movie, but it's very a cartoonic artistic block. Improvised Plans. Got a little Mushu on there. That's cool. Archery Training. Quite the smile. Swift Assembly. Move each character on your team up to 1 space. That's cool. And you got 2 cards for Father's Armor. Move to 2 spaces. Mulan gains 2 tough. Nice. So we got the really autistic block for Spotted T for Miss Potts, but Miss Potts is actually in it. Move to 2 spaces, deal 1 damage to each adjacent rival. If this card is discarded during an ally's turn, the ally recovers 1 heart. We got Chipping Away in that same exact style. It's a range to do 2 damage to a rival, banish the top card of the rival's summoning deck. Time for T is Miss Potts on a tree cart. Move it to 2 spaces. Not bad. Warmth of the Soul is a single card. Move it to 2 spaces, then choose a rival summoner. They draw 1 card and you gain 2 crown. If this card is discarded during an ally's turn phase, and that ally ends the current phase on a crown space, you gain a crown. Nice. Proper Etiquette has her serving, I guess, a bowl of cream to Gaston. What? Move to 3 spaces, then if Miss Potts is adjacent to an ally on a crown space, gain a crown. If this card is discarded during an ally's phase, move phase, the ally is on a crown space, get a crown. Prepare for Guests, 2 cards, and that has like just her with a bunch of silverware. And that is move to 3 spaces, draw 2 cards. If this card is discarded during an ally's turn, draw a card. So that's just a lot of really cool artwork. You can see how Robin Hood is going to like just steal crowns back and forth. Miss Potts has a kind of a similar effect with a lot of her cards, where she gets to play with the dynamics of how you receive those crowns. But like for the most part, I can really see how this is going to add a lot to the game. Well, hopefully you guys found this interesting. Hopefully you guys pick up your own. If you do want to see more about how to play the actual game, in the link below, we will have the description of how to play the game in the original core set. But this is, I love the artwork. I love the way it kind of messes with the game a little bit with Robin Hood. It's a interesting, fun, and completely reasonable way that like you would expect the characters to interact. So they put a lot of work into that. Well, hopefully you guys find this interesting and you pick it up for yourself, and we'll see you guys next time.